This video is clarification of the options comment made in the week ahead. Additionally, it's expanded to cover heavy options expiration for the coming week. And it's also very important to understand that the video we're talking about is presented from the perspective of the dealer, not from the perspective of the individual option trader. The real size is in the dealer. What generally happens is the individuals tend to be call buyers, which the dealers, which are very often large institutions or banks or hedge funds that make the markets, are called the dealers. So the dealers have a tendency to be short. So what we have is the individuals being long the calls, in this case, since the market's been up and the market got very long following the Trump election and the initial excitement from that. It made the dealers very short. Now, it'd be one thing to say the dealers are just short, and if the markets go down, you would think, well, they would make money. But understand that when the dealers short these options, they have to hedge their shorts. And they hedge their shorts with long instruments, in many cases, long futures. Futures being a substitute for individual stocks. And it'll eventually have the same effect. If the market starts to break, the dealers have to adjust their hedges. So if their hedges have been by buying futures with the same effect as buying calls, in order to adjust their hedges, they have to sell futures or sell stocks. As they do this, it can create a downward spiral. What we're looking at now is the situation is what you'll read about sometimes in things like zero hedge, which really talk about, the gamma. And I'm not a big options player from that aspect because I'm not a hedger from the aspect of what the big institutions do. But what they're talking about right now is gamma is the rate at which the delta changes. So the bigger the gamma, you start to get a real downward thrust in the market because the dealers have to sell more and more in order to maintain their hedge positions. And I don't know what happens next week, but I wanted you to understand or hopefully clarify what I was talking about and what I think the potential risk in this market is this week. Thank you very much.